This is the biggest doorway to the afterlife ever discovered. What secrets does it hold? Let's find out. In this video, we will take a closer look at a newly opened tomb from ancient Egypt. We will see what treasures the burial chamber hides and why archaeologists are stunned by this discovery. Are you excited? Then let's get started. The Saqqara necropolis in Egypt is so huge that it can be seen from space. Just take a look at this Google Earth view. The desert sands stretch as far as the eye can see. Here and there one can see the silhouettes of ancient structures that once had a very important function. But what secrets lie hidden beneath those dunes? Let's zoom in on this area here. In the center stands the world-famous step pyramid of Djoser. Next to it, a camel rests peacefully while chewing on some straw. The animal seems to be enjoying the shade of the massive pyramid. But what's hiding just beyond the camera's range? Something incredible. Archaeologists recently uncovered a deep trench. At the bottom, they discovered an intricately carved dark stone doorway. Because of its color, they gave it the nickname Giant Pink Door. The experts' excitement knew no bounds when they realized what they had stumbled upon. The opening seemed to lead directly into the Underworld. But what was really behind the pink door? Just beyond the portal was a dimly lit underground tunnel. It led the researchers into a huge burial chamber, and there in the middle was a stone coffin containing a mummy. The dead man's face was covered with a layer of gold leaf. The sight left the scientists spellbound. They had just witnessed a piece of history firsthand, but that wasn't all. This tomb contained many other secrets that would soon be revealed. Before we move on, please take a moment to watch a short video that fits perfectly with today's topic. As we just saw, the discovery of this pink door led the experts to the first of many secrets. But where exactly did this portal lead? Why was it built in such a dark corner of the necropolis? These questions remained unanswered for quite some time. After examining the structure, the researchers came to an astounding conclusion. The doorway was not a real but a symbolic entrance. Its purpose was to serve as a connection between the world of the living and the world of the dead. The Egyptians believed that when a person died, their spirit continued to exist. This spirit could then travel back and forth between the realms of the living and the dead. For this purpose, they built special portals called false doors, but this one was anything but ordinary. Why did the ancient builders make it out of expensive pink granite? Most false doors were made of limestone, a cheap and readily available material. But this one was clearly a very special project. Its height alone was about 14 to 15 feet, and its width was around 4 feet. Such a massive structure had never been seen before. The researchers suspect that the impressive appearance was intended to symbolize the high status of the deceased. But who was buried behind this mighty portal? And what secret did the ancient Egyptians want to hide? You'll find out now. According to the inscriptions on the granite door, the tomb belonged to the priest Userfer. He was an important member of the royal court and held several prestigious titles, but his true identity remains a mystery. Surprisingly, the name of the prince does not appear in any official king lists or family trees. Apparently, the ancient Egyptians tried to erase every trace of his existence, but why? According to the inscriptions, Prince Userfer was the son of King Userkaf. He was buried in the 4th century BC and thus lived during the heyday of ancient Egypt. His father's name, on the other hand, appears in all official documents. He is considered the founder of Egypt's 5th dynasty. But what was so special about him? King Userkaf initiated a religious revolution. Instead of the traditional local gods, he began to promote the worship of the sun god Ra. As a result, numerous sun temples were built throughout the country. After his death, this tradition was continued by his successors. Famous kings such as Sahir, Neferker, and Niuser-Ini belonged to the 5th dynasty. It is believed that Userkaf's son, Prince Userfer, also played an important role at court. His many titles suggest that he held positions of power across Lower and Upper Egypt. In addition, the inscription priest of Seker indicates that he was closely linked to the cult of the falcon-headed deity of the Saqqara necropolis. But why did the later Egyptians try to erase the prince's name from history? Unfortunately, there is no answer to this question. Now it's time to go back to the tomb. Behind the symbolic false door, the researchers discovered a real hidden entrance. Who knows, maybe the pharaoh's secret treasure chamber lies behind it. If you want to find out now, then click on the video on the screen. Goodbye.